Detroit Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick in a lot of trouble. We've been talking about this for the last week. Had an affair with his chief of staff, Christine Beatty, and she resigned recently. Now he's trying to save his job, and he's done an admirable job of hanging in there. So he goes on TV the other day with his wife.
God, I hate it when they go on with their wives.
So uncomfortable. Like he's holding her hand the whole time, and then he looks at her and he apologizes to her. And I feel like, no, don't go through this. I feel terrible for the woman.
Really like? The next time it happens, I'd like someone just don't get your family up there.
No, don't
do it.
Don't
fucking apologize. Just say, you know what? It's none of your fucking business. Because really, no, I don't care who a politician's fucking. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me unless it's like an agent for, a foreign intelligence service.
I'll tell you, reading into this story, the one place where it might make a difference. We'll come back to that, though. But I think the way I'd play it is I definitely wouldn't bring my wife. I'm not going to put my wife through that embarrassment, right? Because
it's humiliating for the woman.
It's totally humiliating, and you're only doing it so that you can be like, see, my wife's supporting me. It's okay.
Yeah, you're doing it for your personal career.
Exactly. You've already screwed her over. Don't bring her on TV and humiliate her more. Look, I think I'd get up there and say, look, I fucked up, okay? But that's my business, not your business. It doesn't have anything to do with the budget of the city. It doesn't have anything to do with whether, we're going to bring in more conventions, whether we're going to raise taxes, lower taxes. And what I say to my family is none of your business.
And for once, I'd like the wife just to break script on the whole thing.
And you know what? My wife's pissed at me, as she fucking should be, right? And she's going to get out, and if you ask her a question, she's going to tell you how fucking pissed she is. Okay? But that's, again, none of your business. And you know what? I'd like them to pull a Bloomberg and go, and you know what? If you don't want to re-elect me based on the fact on who I'm having sex with, well, then don't. How you like me now? Fuck off. Guaranteed that guy wins re-election.
He'll probably win re-election. Yeah.
Okay. So, now, where it might make a difference is...
And ironically, they've always got the wife out there so they can get the next political job. Mm-hmm. The bigger political job with the better pussy.
By the way, do you know that this guy's been accused of this stuff for a while? I didn't know that. I read into it. And it turns out they used to call him the first hip-hop mayor. And he had a diamond stud earring or whatever. Who cares? But he got into office when he was 31. But here comes the fun part. Apparently, they claimed that he had like wild parties with a lot of sex inside.
Yeah, of course he did.
Inside like the mayor's mansion. So, like to eat to the point where the neighbors were like, "Hey, listen, you got to keep it down, man." Anyway, I love this guy.
Wait, if you were 31 and the mayor of a major metropolitan area, you wouldn't be, yeah.
Go. I'd be like, I'd pull a Freddie Mercury. I'd start peeling my shirt off. I'd be like, come on, let's go to work.